All right, we're taking a look at a 2026 Chrysler Pacifica. This vehicle is black in color. Starting up on the front bumper here, you can see we have a giant scratch there and some deeper swirls. As we continue to move the side of the vehicle, you can clearly see that there are several swirls. Look at this little blemish right here. Almost looks like a thumbprint. That's not a thumbprint. That is actually a left behind sanding mark from the factory. So we're going to take care of that issue. As we move down here, look how deep these swirls are down here. I mean, that's not just a little bit of swirling. That's a lot of swirling. And so, as we've said in videos many times over the years, we know how happy you are to have a new vehicle and how you've worked so hard to have one. And we hate to break the bad news, but most vehicles do have some defects in them somewhere, you know. And so this is why we take the time to do at least a decent prep polish for you. Try and brighten some of this up a little bit, make it a little shinier at the very least. If you want to fully correct it, we can do that too, before we put your ceramic coating over it. You can see right here we have a pretty big straight line scratch. Look at that. Right where my light's going across there. Look at these guys right down here. There's two big ones right here. As we move around the back bumper, and now into the tailgate. You can see down here in the back bumper, we're actually missing some paint. And it looks like it must have been hit. Look at this white stuff inside of the sensor there. That's actually tape. Little bits of tape left behind from when they unwrapped the vehicle. Keep in mind, guys, you know, today in 2026, the guys that are doing pre-delivery inspection, they're really not given a whole lot of time to do anything anymore. You know, so they're not really taking a ton of time with your brand new vehicle, okay? They're kind of getting it off the truck, yanking the tape off, maybe doing a quick wash, and they're getting them out on the lot. So look at the bottom here. We got tons of swirling, scratching. Really heavy swirling here. Look at this scratch right here. That is just a monster. As we continue to move around, more swirls. Heavy swirling here. All right, let's head up into the front bumper. One of the best reasons to get your vehicle done when it's brand new sooner than later is bug stain etching. Now, what is bug stain etching? Bug stain etching is when you get bugs on the front of your vehicle and then you wash them off and yet for some reason there's still a stain there. That's bug stain etching. That is a grade A reason to get a ceramic coating done on your vehicle right out the gate. A ceramic coating is going to make it so much easier to get the bug guts off and help prevent some of that staining from destroying the front end of your vehicle. Moving on up to the hood here, you can see this vehicle already has a little bit of etch staining. Luckily, this isn't bad enough that I don't think I could get it out. I think I actually can and will. So we're going to clean that up when we do it. Had this vehicle have been brought here around June or July when we have the lake fly spawn, chances are that etching would have been bad enough that I wouldn't be able to do anything. Keep in mind, guys, these bug guts, they start to eat into your clear coat. Once they eat into your clear coat, that's pretty much all she wrote. We can try to buff it down if we can. If we can't, the only way to fix it is to go to the body shop. See these straight line scratches we have in through here? All right, let's move up to the passenger side A-pillar. So we got some light swirling and micro marring in here. Look at this mirror right here. Look at the scratches in the mirror. Look at that. Holy snow. All right, now Moving into the B pillar, look at the lines that are straight down on the right side of that black piece and that black piece. What is that? That is tape residue from when they pulled the tape off of the vehicle. So this is why with a brand new vehicle, we also have to do so much prep work, because we need to remove tape and stuff like that. We do a solvent prep no matter what anyway, so that there's no polishing oils left behind. But this is a reason as well as to why we do that. We do that so that we're taking this glue off of your vehicle. We don't want to put a coating over glue. Look at that. Look at that. It's like somebody left a crayon with some dash marks on top of there. Look at that. Moving on down here, light swirling, light scratching. So as always, guys, if you want to get this done, we are booking super quickly. Spots are limited. Give us a call at 920-450-2085 or visit us on the web at www.totalpackagedetailing.com.